开始了。开始调查了。我是调查团的一员，正在研究消失的石板跑到哪里去了。当地人怀疑跟那个土著引起的，他们信仰的石板不见了。原先这是一个融合的社会，融合的社会嘛，融合的村庄。他有土著人跟那个来过来的殖民者就是用来强势入侵别人土地的外国人。土著人就是当地的人。这是一个共同这个石板是怎么发现的呢？外国人说是土著说这里有一个神奇的石板，后来外国人接受这个石板，就开始在这边挖掘，然后创造一个村庄叫伊甸园。我的侦探内容已经进行到了一半，然后之后有一天晚上，那个他们就在庆典的时候，有一个那个外国人看守的那个营房里面的石板被偷走了。然后我现在就来奉命调查石板被谁偷走了。然后那天晚上单独守营的外国人就说是土著人偷走了，但是从言谈之间你可以发现他好像很不喜欢跟土著人在一起，所以我怀疑就是那个人，就是那个外国人故意嫁给土著，制造种族的冲突。所以我们现在正在调查第二步骤，仔细调查当初到底发生了什么事件。我们现在来到土著的家，来了解当初发生了什么事件，看他有没有讲什么有力的证词。我们从他讲话态度来对待他。
Hello, I am the village leader. Well, I was the leader of this village.
Hello, Desade. I am the legate of the merchant congregation.
Almanawi among the Logaic blood? I did not know that. What do you want from me?
Eden. A lot of things about this village of Eden, but I'd like to hear your version.
I'm not sure I have the answers to all of your questions, but I'll try.
Tell me about the arrival of the people of Taleme and how you received them.
The priests were roaming around the village. They were saying that it was the place where their saint had lived. They were asking questions, talking about the Lloyd and all these things. One morning they were building houses next to ours. And we had new neighbors.
The priests told me that they had managed to convert you. How did that happen?
As long as we refused to listen to them. They were violent, and they destroyed some of our sanctuaries. So we let them talk. And now that they think that we love their god, they leave us alone. Some of the things they say are beautiful, and their magic is impressive. But we do not forget our spirits.
One of the theologians told me that you would help them in their research.
They wanted to find tracks of the old sage, of the one they call Saint Matthäus, and they were rummaging through everything. Our Donegad did not want to tell them anything, because the old sage is sacred here. But since they violently interrogated everyone, I thought it wise to guide them to the place where the stones were.
What happened to your warriors? Why did they have to leave the village?
They did not accept the presence of the priests and their questions. They tried to retake the village. They even scared the chief of Vedling for her help. So, the priests called the Soul Lasser, the Burning Suns, and they killed many of them. Oi asked for peace, and the others left us. They wanted to join Vedlug. Perhaps they have done so.
Aren't you angry after all that happened?
No. Oi mourn those who died, of course. And the Vosh didn't. But this village may be our opportunity.
Your opportunity for what?
For the Renaitse to understand who we are. Not savages, nor monsters, but men. Perhaps wiser than they are.
I think I know who stole the tablets.
Really?
I believe those who were exiled from your village seek vengeance because the missionaries forced them to leave. They must have taken the tablets with the help of someone else who stayed here.
You may be right. But you may also be wrong.
You do well to tell me what you know. Once the priests have reached the same conclusions as I have, how do you think they will interrogate you?
I do not think they will hurt us. They want peace too, and violence would break it all.
I understand why you are no longer the chief, if you do not even know what the inhabitants of your village are doing.
You're right. I was indeed a bad chief. I couldn't even convince those who left to stay.
I understand why you are no longer the chief, if you do not even know what the inhabitants of your village are doing.
You're right. I was indeed a bad chief. I couldn't even convince those who left to stay.
Since you do not want to talk, I will have to tell the Mother Cardinal to send the Ordo Luminis. The Inquisitors will make you confess the name of the person who helped the exiles.
You wouldn't do that. The Soul Lasser would burn the entire village.
He's not really leaving me a choice. Right, let's go back to San Mateus.
Wait! I think the name of the woman you are looking for is Vindwal. She helps the priests who seek the old sage.
If she's helping the priests, why would she betray them now?
Her son is one of the warriors who had to leave the village. He is filled with anger and fury. If you go talk to her, please, do not hurt her. She is but a mother who acted according to her son's wishes.
I have no intention of hurting her, but things may not be so simple when it comes to her son. I have to go.
Like so many others.
I knew that the story would be more complex than we'd been told.
The priests separated this village into two parts. The exiles must be broken-hearted, having left their clan behind.
Had they been wiser and accepted their new neighbors, they'd never have been forced to leave.
Either way, the resentment here is strong enough for a theft to occur.
选项字幕尺寸可以大，我们让字幕大一点。可以去找队长报告。奔跑啊，强烈奔跑。
Father, I'm glad to see you, my child. What can I do for you?
I must leave you. Goodbye.
拜拜。
May the enlightened always keep you in their divine blessing.
因为我走错路了。我们是要去有惊叹号的地方。我们惊叹号在哪边？在后面。我们要去惊叹号，惊叹号，这里就是它了。
Greetings. Are you Vindwa?
Bertie Tumad. Yes, that is me. What do you want?
What can you tell me about Lair, your former leader?
He is a man of peace. Some people dislike him, not me. Everything he did to save the village. But I think the Mind Shakers made him forget what we are. He almost speaks like them now.
Listen, I know you helped the exiles to steal the tablets of Saint Matthias.
No, this is not true. It wasn't me.
There's no point in denying it. I know you did it for your son who had to leave the village.
If you know that, then you know that I don't have the tablets. So what do you want from me?
哇，我的天赋等级不足，怎么办？
Tell me where the exiles are. I must retrieve these tablets.
You're asking me to betray my son. Promise me that you won't hurt him.
I promise. But if he reacts violently, I'll have to defend myself.
Then I hope he'll be reasonable. Bran and the others are hiding in the woods, beyond the circle of stone.
Thank you, Vindwa.
Thank you, Venwa。
爸爸，天赋等级做什么用？
天赋等级就是他的潜能啊！你要跟人家谈判，你就要用魅力，你就要点满魅力。你要有那个，你要有临场反应，你就要点满那个直觉。
为什么右上角有18个字？
什么叫上角18？
右上
18级呀、
18级。
等级就是18啊，可以吗？现在我们来找惊叹号在哪边？惊叹号在这边，所以我们是要传送到哪边？传送到威尔格营地。然后我们来找我们自己的火把在哪边？我们的火把在这边。我们要从伊甸园传送到威尔格营地，可以吗？你就在找啊，可以吗？我营地在外面，看到没？那个火把，看我这个法术来啦！哭亲，哭亲，哭亲，哭亲，哭亲，哭亲，呼咻，呼咻，呼咻。
有人在帮你打。
对啊，我有队友的、啊。呼咻。
有些队友都会跟着你。
嗯。我有3个队友啊。
他都永远跟着你走。爸爸。
刚刚说要去哪个营地啊？在这里。威尔格营地，还有深入沼泽口营地。好，先来这里吧。我们先要完成这个。哇，这2个是不同任务呢。这个之前这是另外一个任务，这个讲说那个野蛮人崇拜诡异的那个怪物，我们是奉命来调查。这2个任务在进行当中，我们现在要访问这个村子的酋长，说你们有没有击败怪物呢？来了。
Good day. Are you the wise man?
Wise man.
I am the Donegad. Yes.
I would like to ask you a few questions, if you don't mind.
The people of your island are constantly asking questions, yet reject any answers that displease them. Questions have no value when one already claims to know the answers.
But
It is your case. You believe you know the answers. You seek only their echo. Answer your own questions. At least then the answers will please you, and we shall be done with your foolishness.
that is not what I...
Qua Alexei. May your answers fill your day with bounty.
不给人讲话，自己一直演呢，真的是，对不对阿布？他说答案已经在你心中了，你只是需要回应而已。
哪有答案？
他讲的、啊。
那你的队伍跑去哪里了？
后面啊，好吧，我们继续刚刚的任务。刚刚任务是什么？耶！刚刚任务在这里，找回石碑在这里。但是你看，这有一个地方我还没上去过哎，所以我们可能要往这边走，探寻一下这里哦。这个点我们要探寻一下哦。既然都来了，对不对？我们有义务把这个地图给打开。而且我最喜欢，哎。
You are from the continent, are you
怎么
not?
会有这个？
You are different than the people from here.
Delighted to see you again, Sister Ephesia.
Father Petrus, is that really you? What are you doing here?
Merely a courtesy call.
How might I help you?
How has your mission fared up until now, sister?
Not very well, I'm afraid. I haven't been able to get much from these villagers. Their chief and their priest are evasive when questioned. As for the other natives, their behavior can be quite odd. They'll spend hours just staring into the void. But as soon as I come close, they chase me away. They frighten me, I must admit. There is a heavy veil of evil here. I feel it, but I'm not able to find from whence it comes. Perhaps you should talk to them. They may speak to you. Anything else?
Speak to you.
Have you been here for a long time?
Since the beginning of my investigation. A few weeks, perhaps, although it feels like months. I'm not particularly fond of the wild, and I find this place unsettling.
I see.
Anything else?
Anything else？ 他们感觉都用宗教来统治人家，
You'll be all, Sister
所以
Ephesia.
他们要派人来野蛮人，不是修女就是牧师。对不对？我们又要回去了，跟他讲完，若有所思，我们又可以回去了。若有所讲，害我又不能去开那个黑暗地图了。我最喜欢就是开黑暗地图了。是这里吗？不是哎、走错路了，完全走错路，完全走错路，对吧？有了，对，我又回来了，赶快跟我讲吧。
Is it you who helped my warriors discover what the men of the Red Sun were doing?
Indeed.
Indeed.
Thank you. It's probably because you are an Onolman now that you are different from the other Knights. What do you seek?
What do you seek?
Can you tell me something about your beliefs?
We believe that we are part of an everything, and that life depends on a balance that comes from this everything. Our strength is drawn from that which we protect, all that surrounds us. and that which surrounds us feeds and protects us in return.
What can you tell me about your clan?
My people are proud, full of courage and tough. That which destroys others makes us stronger. Many of them fear us, even amongst the other clans, because the fury of the Storm Warriors is a story often told. But when we are not fighting, we are peaceful people, and we are happy guarding over our sacred woods. Anything more?
Concerning this story about a cult.
Enough. Enough questions. I have nothing more to say. What do you seek?
Concerning this story about a cult.
Enough. Enough questions. I have nothing more to say.
重复一次。
他不跟我讲啦，可是他，你看他明明头上还有惊叹号，有没有看到？头上有惊叹号，有没有看到？但是他不跟我讲啊。再一次好了，因为他头上有惊叹号啊。
What do you seek?
What do you see？ 但是因为可能是我的那个故事进度还没到，故事进度条还没到，所以他不会跟我产生那个对话。所以我们现在要去找，要怎么样才能产生那个对话呢？在这里去寻找，还有跟村庄人讨论，有没有看到？村庄人都是可以讨论的，然后在那里去寻找。他们到底是不是邪教团呢？这圣树，他们在膜拜圣树。
Even your thoughts are loud.
Can't you leave us alone?
Traitor. An Anorminawe does not wear the dress of the strangers.
他们在膜拜圣树。
Good day.
Do you want something?
Could you answer a few questions?
Questions. It is a word that you adore. Let us play a game. If you answer my questions, I will answer yours.
If it's the only way to get answers, then let's play.
I am pleased. We will have fun. But beware, no lies. What name is given the place from where you come?
I come from Serene, a grand city on the continent of Kikay.
Really? It is possible that you come from there, but I believe that this is not your land. Your turn.
Could you tell me more about your beliefs?
What a strange question. I don't believe. I know. Nature is alive. A forest is like a village. Every river, every rock, every beast, the land itself, all live, all speak to us. In exchange for these gifts, we honor her, give her our dead. This is the way of things. We do everything in our power to protect her. Let's try something else. Are you an Olmenawi with your land? Or did you inherit your link from your parents?
I'm not bound. Or at least I haven't done anything in particular to bind myself.
Then it was your parents. One of them at least must have been Donega. Your turn.
This is a delicate question, but would you know anything about a demon?
A demon? I think that is what the bright and shiny mind shakers call the spirits, no? There are spirits everywhere. In you and in us, in each tree, in each spring. There is not only one. I cannot tell you more if you are not more precise in what you seek. It was fun. More than with the woman who makes light. She did not want to play.
啊，又不跟我讲了，每个都给我讲两句，气死我了。
Do you want something? Enough questions.
你看，每个人都跟我讲两句而已。中间在膜拜的，我膜拜的不能再问了。这里的不见了。 刚刚跟我讲话的人不见了，你没看见吗？那我们来找这里的，每个人都会回答我2句啦。好啦，这样子拜这个是还可以啦，但是他刚刚提到献祭，可能就没有办法接受咯。你拜树啊，拜野兽啊，拜河流啊，拜山啊，应该都还可以。但是你讲到灵魂献祭，可能就没有办法。所以我们现在要来查这里搜索。哎，这里吗？过不去啊！过不去就怎么查也查不到。他不理我。奇怪，我怎么越走越远呢？这个人到底在哪里呀？越走越远呢。看这个人在哪里？在上面啊。这里，找到了。
What do you want?
Tell me about the missionaries that came here. Those who wear the symbol of the sun on their clothing.
When they came, they spoke about their bright and shiny God. They told us we were wrong, nature was just nature, and not to be worshipped. These men know nothing. We ignored them. They finally left. And then the woman came to us. She sniffed around everywhere, asking many questions, just like you. I was told that she tried to enter my own home. I even saw her trying to follow me in the woods. She must be careful. It is easy to get lost in the woods, or cross paths with wild beasts.
You're different from the others. What is your role in the village?
Different? Why?
Well, for one, you answer me when I speak.
You others, when we don't answer you, you start digging for answers everywhere else. I am a gatherer. I hunt a little. I do my part for the life of the village.
What can you tell me about your rituals?
Our rituals? Nothing. Nothing at all. They do not concern me. I am not a denegad. Even you should be able to tell that. Why you bother me with these questions? I am only a gatherer. Go and bother someone else.
那个拿过来吧，一人一个。
This question will seem strange to you, but do you know anything about a demon?
A demon?
A dark spirit, if you prefer.
No.
一人一片。
There is no such thing as dark spirits. Your question is not strange. Foolish, perhaps.
What can you tell me about the beliefs of your village?
The beliefs of the village? That is a strange question for an Onalmanawi. Our beliefs are the same as those of the other clans. We believe in the earth that carries us and feeds on our dead, in the rain that quenches us and drowns us, in the beasts that feed us and in those that eat us. I do not know what more I can say to you. Everyone shares these beliefs.
I must leave now. Thank you for your help. Anything new?
No. The investigation has gone stale. The villagers won't even engage in conversation with me now. Perhaps you should talk to them. They may speak to you.
I managed to exchange a few words with some villagers, but I admit they don't seem keen to talk.
And did they tell you anything worth sharing?
I know little more about their beliefs. They worship nature and do not intend to change. It is certainly different from the luminous faith, but it's hardly demonic worship. Yet, there's something strange about this village. One of the villagers that spoke with me seemed truly worried. On edge, even.
I think I know of whom you speak. A man always looking over his shoulder. He often sneaks out of the village like a thief. I attempted to follow him, but he always eludes me. I tried to get into his hut to see if he was hiding anything. But someone was always there.
Then we should give it a try. Perhaps we'll fare better.
This fellow did not seem very honest to me. If he's hiding something from us, perhaps we can find out what it is by searching his house.
He doesn't look inclined to let us in. We'll have to distract him.
打碎他的罐子。
I can pretend to be clumsy, but we'll have to work fast, and it will only work once.
我们可以打碎他的罐子，吸引他的注意力，再去调查他的家。有没有？本，现在的目的计划是这个。我们来锵。他过去了。
Go away, or I say, you are not welcome in my home.
过去了。
Go away,
哎
or I say, you are
他不是过去了吗？过去了。赶快进去，赶快调查。
Was a horrible mask. How can someone wear such a thing unless they're worshipping some dark creature?
This is just a mask they wear in battle to intimidate their enemies, nothing more.
赶快调查。
This altar is incredibly morbid. I wonder what sort of spirit could be venerated in this way.
This is exactly the kind of proof we've been looking for. An evil cult, far from some naive veneration of nature and other island spirits.
The man that worships a magic lamp speaks of being naive. Oh, how it is charming.
Siora, I am sorry. What I really wanted to say was that...
Leave it, old man. I know exactly what it is you wanted to say.
继续调查。他不会进来。
他不会进来了。
Evoking war, a massacre, a bloodbath under
你很爱讲永远的。我怎么知道？他忽然进来，我也没办法。对不对？他忽然进来，我也没办法。而且这是他的家，哎，怎么可能永远？我们现在是以小偷身份钻进去的，你都不懂啊。
Did you learn anything?
No. nothing more. Were you able to get inside the nervous man's hut?
I was able to sneak into the hut of our mystery man.
And what did you discover?
Some troubling things. A ritual mask, a rather morbid altar, and a fresco depicting a massacre.
By the enlightenment. To think these unholy things were so near. Finally, the proof we need that there's a blood-worshipping cult here. They cannot perform their heinous pagan rituals in the village, and I'm certain that it's where our nervous friend sneaks off to. I failed to find where he goes. But you have already proven more competent than I.
I shall try. Hopefully he won't lead us into a trap.
Thank you for your help. And good luck.
We should wait until nightfall and follow him.
有没有等到夜晚，然后跟踪他？现在是几点？我们来看哦。睡觉是睡到几点？睡到晚上。他说要休息到晚上吗？还是黄昏？等待夜晚的降临。睡觉。睡了吧？
做完了。
厉不厉害？晚上来咯。
You Renaigse know how to make great houses and giant boats, but you are too crazy to hear the voice of nature.
还是要在深夜。在黑色之上，我们去睡到晚上吧。夜晚，来啦！应该还是要走到旁边才会触发吧？我们走到旁边再出发吧。不是这里哦，哪边啊？下面哦，这里吗？这里，对。
Here we could hide and wait. We would be able to see where the sleepless boy goes during nightfall.
My child, it's time to wake up. Our nervous friend is here.
被发现了。哦。哦吼。
Where could our man have gone?
He must have gone through this door, made out of roots.
来了。哦，他可能就是当初要被献祭的小鬼，结果他被那个救出去，逃往新大陆。
What's happening? You are so pale. Did the lightning-struck tree speak to you?
In a way. I saw many images. They were so real. As if I was the tree itself.
Do tell. This vision is surely the key to the portal.
I was this tree, and my branches were shaken by a storm so strongly that they hurt terribly. The heavens caught fire several times, and I felt the lightning strike and pierce me through and through. A sinister warmth took hold of my entire body in an instant, and flames began to devour me. Life left me. All was calm, and I had a taste of cinder in my mouth. In spite of this, I continued to feel. And the rain began to fall on my roots, and at the very heart of my being, I felt the sap begin to flow again. A shoot appeared on my darkened roots. Then the vision dissipated. I have never experienced anything like it before. The drawing on this stone represents lightning. I must have lit the candles in the wrong order.
Oh.
Exactly what you saw, my child.
I was this tree, and my branches were shaken by a storm so strongly that they hurt terribly. The heavens caught fire several times, and I felt the lightning strike. This stone is adorned with the etching of a drop of water.
水，这个是什么？
This stone bears the image of a storm.
风暴。
Or perhaps the wind.
水风暴，这个嘞？
The drawing on this stone represents
闪
lightning.
电。
Here this looks like a snowflake.
雪花。
The snow, or maybe this stone is blackened, eaten away.
死亡。
I think this stone has an image of the moon.
月亮。
the stone, the sun is visible.
太阳。
This drawing looks like an infant. I must have lit the candles in the wrong order.
又错了。又错了，在失误中学习啊。我们刚刚从生命开始是错的啊。
The drawing on this stone makes me think of fire. I'm certain.
生命开始激火，所以从水开始吗？
I must have lit the candles in the
啊，又错了。没有按照顺序耶。 顺序还是错误。
还有金金的，还有金金的。
真的。
金金的代表什么？
刚刚打完的那个啊，激活生命之石，激活火之石。我们刚刚激起的水是不对的，激起的雷也是不对的。风呢？ 哎，风开始了，风开始了，从风开始了，从风开始的啦。雷。 看风产生了雷，有没有？可以吧？
哦，雷产生了什么？这应该是水。
哎，对耶，这还是水。错了。 让我一直在这里打这些蝙蝠就对了。哦，雷应该打地板产生火了吧？是不是？我们再来，从风开始，风产生了雷，再来激活了火吧。 水不对哦。
The drawing on this stone resembles a symbol that must represent the earth.
地板。死亡。错了。 对啊。
This stone bears the image of a storm.
要开6个。死亡不对。 哎，再来是火，再来是生命。哎呀，不对啊，不是生命啊！我要不给东西了，没有东西可以给啊。风，再来嘞。水。火在哪里？火再来水吗？火，再来是水吧？水啊，错了，又错了，可以错几次啊？这个几率哪里买啊？东西都不给啊。风，雷，火在哪里？这是生命。火，风雷火，刚刚水不对啊，那来吧。死亡。哎嘿，最后2个了，最后2个还能错也不对，你要先选哪个？你讲。左边右边？快点快点啊！不要耽误时间，你要去念书了。哎，对了，可以进去了。好了，门打开了。调查洞穴，调查完就要去念书了。哇，下面有大王哎！
Tadulan Vrandi, Alaunales Agenole Vei. Closi Garamam Italami Olflina Ich Egrem. Closi Cadenta Yentis Olarabeni Aol Slai. Vanqua Sakengedem Fradema Digalen. Linquid Winterbus Galamsani. Tugom Benis Gremos Nigawi. Rencasia Crimadrem Denegau Edent. Clos Duis. Aruyekt Nes Diri.
Lois des Ramanades Gideon Arreta. Esparno Fradi. Damagengadan Yadigala Dandian. Esparno Fradi. Dawigashidan. Agesparno Fradi. Dawigremosonabui.
Yeah! 好厉害啊！
What a strange ritual. I have never seen anything like it. The rituals of my village are not quite as scary.
In any case, Teleme's story suddenly sounds way more plausible. The Denegat who performed the ritual was the villagers. We should go talk to Deirdre.
Deirdre， 我们应该去找 Deirdre 谈一下了啦。这里还没剪，剪一下吧。摧毁离开是没有用的。 念新的国文哦。好像没有进展了，对不对？哦，有啦，去跟这人讲话啦。有，去跟他们酋长讲话。阿酋长，你要处理一下哦。你在这里，阿酋长，你说处理一下，阿酋长。你不可以再告诉我，我们就是我的答案就是我想知道的吧。
What do you seek?
We found your sanctuary and assisted in one of your blood rituals. Was the apparition we witnessed the demon the priests were talking about?
What is clear is these priests know nothing, and you know nothing.
I am not from Teleme. I cast no judgment upon your beliefs. But if you want us to help you, you need to help us understand.
You may not be one of the men of the light, but you are not from here. You come here thinking you know the face of God, yet you call the spirit that guides us demon. You look like us, but you act just like them. A Renaigse, an enemy that seeks only to conquer the spirits of these lands. You pretend to understand our customs, so show us you are worthy of our trust. If you confront in fair contest my warriors and defeat them, I will speak with you.
打败风暴骑士团。走，我们去打败风暴骑士吧，不然不会有进展的。怎样？打败风暴骑士。
I admit that for a Renaigse, you know how to fight with honor. Very well. I'll attempt to help you make sense of what you witnessed. The ritual you saw is a ceremony to summon forth the strength of our warriors. Our people have always lived in harmony with nature. Our very existence revolves around her. She talks to us and takes on many faces. What you've witnessed is just one of many. Confronting the threat that the Renaigse make up, we called them for their blessing, and they appeared to us.
Can we contact them? I mean, is communication possible?
What you witnessed was not a discussion. But if you visit a sanctuary, you may see one of the faces, and then you will be able to talk. Past the mountains and head to the swamps. There, if you perform the ritual, you will see them come. Though what you will hear may not be to your liking.
哦吼，升级喽！好了，完成任务了，去吧。看新的国文跟新的国文课哦，整课哦。 我字要念哦，字要记哦，自己要挣扎的，你活该，我就只捏一下而已，每次就是爱这样子。
How might I help you?
Have you been here for a long time?
Since the beginning of my investigation, although it feels I'm not
I see.
Anything else?
That will be all, Sister Ephesia. Thank you.
皮特，这里还是进不去啊。 沼泽区。这边有很多大树。
Desarde, I'd like to know more about my family. I need to know what became of them. Could you accompany me to see Lady Mirage? I'm afraid that without you, she may refuse to give me any information.
Another time, if you don't mind.
Did you want anything else?
I must leave you.
我还可以发展感情呢，见鬼了！3个天赋，哎，好， 好。敏捷等级。来咯，就挂着吧。175的剑。时针。火山杖有多的哦。
Desarde, I'd like to know more about my... Could you accompany me?
All right, Vasco. Let's go see Lady Lorene Mirange.
哇，每个人都有任务哎，见鬼啊！ 28072。280。434。555。3杀。山楂是山楂哦，我以为山椒嘞，山楂。 长跑124的长跑。马蹄菇。
What a strange party we have here. Who are you to come and disrupt our solitude?
Good day.
You are on Olmenawi and at the same time. Relaxing. So it is possible to bond yourself on your faraway island.
We are here because Teleme has asked us to carry out an investigation. They think that certain clans venerate a demon, an evil creature. We carried out our investigation of Vedlok on Chief Durda in an attempt to discover the truth, and the clues have led us to find our answers in this sanctuary.
Durda sent you to seek out a demon? Curious. A man from your island came already a long time ago. Full of questions he was as well. He had a small party of warriors with smoking tubes. And on their chests, a golden lion.
A lion?
An emblem that is fitting for the pride of the Bridge Alliance.
They set up a camp near here and then they disappeared all of a sudden.
Do you know where precisely?
It was a long time ago. I don't remember all that well. My memory has been leaving me of late. But it wasn't far from here. You will find it, I am certain. Ah! You are bringing back the memories. They were asking nearly the same question you asked.
哎呀，要先进来这里，害我又过去那边，所以要去找图没，四边的图。刚刚去过，去死了。哎，开图就是这样子哦。就会一直多跑冤枉路。
Fresco. It represents a beast of the marshes, a red serpent.
红色大蛇，
The image is fading. I can't see much of anything.
红色大蛇，给他一个地方住，大蛇不需要地方住。两个应该是人神吧。
These remains, they must be people the Hermit was talking about, don't you think?
Probably. You can still discern the crest of the Alliance on one. This doublet. Let's search the area. There might still be something interesting.
社区的 area。
Fresco in various yellow hues. It represents a sort of insect.
心肠，心肠。
Strange stranger.
We found the camp you spoke of. What? All that remains of it.
I told you. You were not the first Renax went by here.
Many died. What happened to them?
I warned them, I remember. They did not listen very well. Too bad. Their weapons were strange and powerful, but not enough, sir. The Marsh is more powerful still.
That doesn't seem to bother you all that much.
Teofradna gives. Teofradna takes back. But you're still here. What do you want again?
I found this note. It speaks of a ritual, but it is incomplete. Do you know anything else about it?
A ritual? Yes, there is a ritual for the impatient. For me, it serves no purpose. I am here. I wait.
But for me, it would be useful. Can you help?
There must have her reasons. The folly of youth. Do you see those drums over there? They awaken the earth, as long as you play them correctly.
They will awaken the earth.
Oh, and that's not all. Once the earth is awakened, the stone will appear that must be quenched.
Quench a stone?
But you're still here. What do you want again?
How do you play the drums?
Oh, that's easy. The music is the first language of Teofradna. It resonates with the earth. You need only respect the natural order for the earth to hear you. A predator, a prey. The cycle.
That's not really all that clear.
Come now, come. You must first make the snake rattle, unless it is first to beat the insect. Time devours all memories. I do remember one thing, though.
I'm listening.
Each drum must only be played one time, and only once. But you're still here. What do you want again?
Quench a stone. What does that mean?
Water trickles on the stone and returns to us, empowered by its force. But sometimes, water is not enough.
This note I found explains a recipe. A potion thought to contain the essence of this place. That's what must be poured over the stone.
Oh, yes.
Indeed.
No doubt. But you're still here. What do you want again?
Nothing. I shall leave you alone.
I shall leave you alone. 击鼓啊！讲跟没有讲一样。 昆虫、青蛙跟蛇。哦。
Something's appeared over there. It seems as if it's some type of altar. Looks like an altar. The stones! That must be where we need to pour the potion. I just need to get my hands on it. I just need to get my hands on it. I just need to get my hands on it.
药剂在哪里？很少。药剂是什么？药剂在哪边？
What do you want, strange stranger?
Quench a stone. What does that mean?
Water trickles on the stone and returns to us, empowered by its force. But sometimes, water is not enough.
This note I found explains a recipe. A potion thought to contain the essence of this place. That's what must be poured over the stone.
Oh, yes. No doubt. No doubt. But you're still here. What do you want again?
What 什么药剂啊？恶魔仪式的药剂。
Nothing. I shall leave you alone.
恶魔仪式的药剂，哎，要打王了。340了。 加40加60。加60，已经满了，已经100%了，不用了。加40。工匠，茄果。结果打完了，恶魔仪式的药剂，倒入药剂，
What is this?
哇！呼！奶奶。
Killed! You killed her! Monsters! Murderers!
You knew her, old man? Before she became a Nadaig?
May the earth swallow you whole! You and those from their dark oil! They must all be destroyed! But then all Milfriti men will
刚刚就讲得很淡定啊，他在旁边一直在看戏啊。
His hunt has begun!
Calm down. We didn't have a choice. We were only defending ourselves.
Sion, what is he talking about? Why is he so furious, and who is Enon Milfrictaman?
I believe he is furious because he knew the Nadaig before she bonded. He mourns her in this way. It was a Donegad who received very much power and who traded herself completely.
Are you saying that that creature was once a woman?
Yes, like you and me. Anyone who draws upon the power of the earth becomes one of their faces in exchange. As for your other question, Enonmir Frichterman means one of 1,000 faces.
It is a rather evocative name. What does it mean? A man? A myth?
Enonmir Frichterman. I doubt that you can understand.
But enough to think that this being wants us harmed? Perhaps it's the source of the Malachor.
And why is that? Why would the source of your sickness come from here?
I don't know, Siora. But didn't this man just say that this being would hunt us down? We need to learn more.
Learn more. 就金币而已，搞屁啊！哦，这里看一下，这里有没有？ 好巧，下不去啊！所以那个隐者一直在装死跟装傻，让一堆人去把怪物召唤出来，然后看着他们死，然后在那边说风凉话。直到我们把他杀死了，他才跳出来。什么东西呀、令人生气的家伙！ 令人生气的家伙，我们会说风凉话，然后有意无意的暗示要你去把怪物召唤出来，然后看着他们两个自相残杀，或者是心里想怪物一定会赢。啊，一个一个这样骗倒，再来搜刮他们的东西吧。 真是黑暗啊！这里也没得上去啊。上不去。
Honor Manawi, my mother is still held in this outpost near the Gigador. I must do everything I can to free her from the lion's claws. But you are already busy. We'll talk about it again once you have more time. Anything else?
I've never heard you talk about your father. Who was he?
He was the Donegad of our clan.
这我好像看过。
He was killed as he tried to escape the line. My mother never anything else.
I must leave you. See you later.
You survived. Which must mean, alas, that one of the Nadaig is with us no longer. You are a great warrior. You could almost be a storm warrior. What do you seek?
You set a trap for us, invoking and releasing that creature.
It is true. And the Nadaig is indeed one of the faces. A spirit of the Iron. I was hoping that you would disappear. The swamps do not like to give back those who enter. You have seen things that no stranger to our clan has ever seen. Secrets that no one must know. But you survived. You are strong. I should not have thought you so weak.
The ritual. This is how you prepare the blood sap.
What are you talking about, Seal?
No one knows the recipe. But it is the very barn that allows her warriors to enter into a trance. And to rise again when they have fallen.
It is true. You do not know the ingredients, but you know now how the blessing works. I have nothing more to give you than my excuses. And that you keep to yourself all that you have seen. You are a brave Onol Manawi, and I would like to request your help.
You request my help after sending me on a suicide mission?
You helped us to find the camp of the Soul Lasser. And you have proven your valor fighting the Nadaig. So yes, I am asking for your help in saving the people who are suffering in this camp.
What do you intend to do exactly?
Attack and destroy this camp, and those who live in it to set my people free.
And how am I supposed to help you?
My clan is powerful, but so are these Soul Lasser. I need more warriors. Eseld of the Gaius Rad is in my debt. But I'm afraid she might refuse to honor it after her clan was defeated. You know how to talk to people. And you are friends with her twin sister. I would like you to go and convince her to help me.
I suppose I could try at least.
That would be good. It would also be good if you could fight alongside us to set these prisoners free. Meet us near the camp with the forces you managed to assemble.
I think we should inform Mother Carter of the Order Luminous's actions. If we don't, she could take offense at an intervention of the congregation without consulting me first.
"沼泽营入口，去接另外一个任务啊。沼泽营入口，就是要多任务一起接啊。要有一个隐形的墙把它挡住。不太慢的话，就是有一个。
Here's the place that Vindwal indicated. The exiles must be near.
I hope you don't intend to fight. They've already had to leave their families and their homes. They've suffered enough.
Don't worry, we'll be discreet.
Do it! What are you doing here?
I'm not here to fight you, but I must retrieve the tablets of Saint Matthias.
What? How do you know we have them? And how? Not for a day. We will not give them back. We lost our homes and families, so the priests lose their sacred stones.
know that you are seeking vengeance, but the priests will not be the only ones to suffer the consequences of your actions. Your mother helped you, and once they find out about it, she will pay the price in your place. Is that what you want?
No. She only told us which night we could come. They have no right to punish her for this.
I doubt the Ordo Luminous will care. They will need someone to take the blame, and she's the obvious choice.
Very well. Take the stones and leave. All that's left to do is to rejoin the Donea Exregao.
技能点数感觉是最没用的。停滞。
What are you doing?
I was worried for my son. I wanted to make sure that everything was fine.
Don't worry, all is well. I managed to convince him to give me the tablets.
Adler Edar, I did not believe my son to be so reasonable. You are giving me hope. I will go see him and tell him to find another clan. A place to welcome him.
爆发，能量不足。一等。一等一等，红衣主教即将到来的袭击。
I retrieved your relics.
Thank you immensely. Thanks to them, we will be able to continue our research on St. Matthias.
I am curious to know who is responsible for this theft. The culprit must be brought to justice.
I do not want to point the finger at anyone. You have your relics back, and that's the only thing that matters.
Your indulgence honors you. But how can we be certain that these thieves will not strike again if they are not punished?
Had you respected this village, you would not have to look for a culprit. You settled here without even asking those who lived here for their opinion on the matter. Instead of talking about harmony, start taking action to really make it happen.
But that is precisely what we desire more than anything. We may have been a bit clumsy in the beginning, but we'll make sure to improve things in the future. You really were a great help. I would be most grateful if you agreed to continue helping us.
I might come back at some point, but alas, I'm very busy.
Naturally. Either way, we are certainly capable of continuing our research without you.
Actually, I must go back to my work. Our next expedition must depart as soon as possible.
Your next expedition?
Our brave researchers must continue to follow the tracks of our founder on this island. In the meantime, here, take this as a token of gratitude for the help you gave us.
Thank you. I hope your expedition will be a success.
Woohoo! 小小鼠，你有没有念新的课文呢？我最爱的小小鼠哎。爸爸，爸爸，啵啵啵，爸爸，爸爸，啵啵啵。这才一个任务，这个也一个任务，这个两个任务。询问兰奇夫人。先回去吧。爸爸，爸爸。嘣嘣嘣！爸爸，爸爸，嘣嘣嘣
There's something I would like to talk to you about.
I'm listening.
I recruited a young man for the guard a few months ago. Talented. Very talented. And honorable. I've been tracking his progress, and I learned that he's been sent to the barracks in New Serene. I would like you to meet him so that you can give me your opinion.
My opinion? On what?
Ever since our departure from Serene, I've spent nearly every second at your side. But I have clear standing orders to assure the protection of Constantine. And I don't know his guards. Not well, in any case.
I see. You've been thinking this recruit might be a suitable personal guard?
Precisely. And your opinion has weight. I can see that you're busy with some other matters. We'll see to this later, if you find him. Anything else?
I must leave you.
爸爸，爸爸，公公公，爸爸，爸爸，公公公。爸爸，爸爸，公公公。爸爸，爸爸，公公公。爸爸，爸爸。城堡。城堡。 我们有责任把山楂全部买完。山楂是很好的民生物资。
Welcome. It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with? Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
爸爸，爸爸。城堡。
Desarde, what can I do for you?
I've settled the problem in San Mateus. Several of your men were imprisoned by the Ordo Luminous. The misguided brothers planned to attack the port. I had them arrested. They should no longer be a threat to you. The Order thought you to be heretics because of your tradition of secrecy.
The secrets. They often cut both ways. Therefore, I'm going to reveal to you another. We discovered this island nearly 2 centuries ago. A few decades later, we sold the discovery to a nation of merchants. Then, our closest allies, we transported some lords, men and merchandise. They began to colonize the island. The lords revealed themselves to possess a tyrannical nature. And began to exploit the lands with a deadly passion. Their actions provoked a revolt of the natives, but also the very workers and craftsmen they had brought with them. The magic of the natives of Tirfredi was awoken. Beasts came out of the woods and destroyed the new cities. Only a handful of lords and armed men were able to make it back to our ships. The losses were enormous. The humiliation, devastating. Your princes paid us well to keep their secret. They continued to make the occasional expedition. You are, in fact, a product of one of them.
What are you saying?
What do you say?
You had your doubts. You are the child of a native. You were born on one of our ships.
The child of an island? But I know who my mother is, and...
I understand how difficult this is to hear. And I wouldn't know why your family has kept this from you all this time. In the end, we decided to sell the secret location of the island to other nations. The congregation, in spite of its fears, could not keep away. And here you are again. I am sorry for the shock I have caused you. You asked me for the truth, and now you have it. Anything else?
I need to be going. Until we meet again, Admiral. Can't believe it. That for all this time, I've been fed lies. Did Constantine know? I must go and see him.
I understand you may be sad because you belong to her. But when you sad that we are a proud people. And I am glad to know that you are one of us.
Come closer, good people.
Come go, the world of people. Come go, the people.
Good day, dear sir. Happy to see you again in such fine health. How can I be of service?
We would like to have some information regarding an important family, the Darcys.
Darcy.
Well, I could tell you many things about them, but I suppose that you want to know something in particular?
Are there any members of this family on the island?
Indeed, Bastien Darcy, the son of the family, has been in New Serene for some time. Last I heard about it, he was doing business, but that doesn't help him knowing where he is. The Darcys' first attempt at establishing themselves on this island wasn't very fruitful, but I seem to recall that since then the son has found a competent associate who's been working here for a long time.
Perfect. Could you tell us where to find her?
Of course. Ask for a Madame Clerc near the warehouses on the port. That's where she normally is. I hope the Darcys are not in trouble.
Don't worry, madam. Their name was simply mentioned in some business discussions. We are thinking about becoming associates. We would like to know more about them to form an opinion.
If you ask me, you should forget this idea, Your Excellency. Their son is a poor business partner.
Why do you say that?
Why do you say that?
I don't mean to speak ill of him. Perhaps it would be better for you to form your own opinion.
Well, thank you for your help, madam.
Can I help you with any other matter?
What can you tell me about the relations we have with other nations?
We play a difficult role, caught between these two enemy nations who are nonetheless our allies. The smallest can tip the balance and draw us into their conflict. If I may offer some advice, be very careful. We do not want a war to break out here.
You seem interested in the islanders.
As a matter of fact, I find their culture fascinating, but I can't say I know much about them. They are quite secretive and protect their cult and traditions from the curiosity of strangers. I know that their sages, they call them Donegada, are the guardians of their rituals as well as of the island. They have very strong links with nature and the creatures that inhabit it. They're also good healers. I could talk about them for hours, but you will learn more from the islanders themselves.
What do you know about this island?
Much less than I would like. The land is still wild and extremely rich. Its soils are full of minerals, some of which are unknown to us. With regard to the flora and fauna, you've probably seen how different the creatures and plants are here. The islanders protect their land fiercely, and we cannot begrudge them that. When you see what we have done with our own, well, such a source of richness attracts greed.
What can you tell me about New Serene?
It's a new city whose construction began not long ago. When I arrived 5 years ago, there was just a port, a fence, and some huts here. The businesses, the barracks of the guard, the palace, and all of the houses sort of sprung up from the ground. To see how impressive it is today, even if it is still far from its majestic mother, is incredible. Of course, with such expanse, all kinds of bandits, drunkards, and other lowlife have arrived. But I'm very proud of it, in spite of everything. I hope that your cousin continues this work.
My lady, I have to go. Goodbye.
Baba, Baba, boo, boo, boo. Babu, Babu, 嘣嘣嘣！我要去找君士坦丁。君士坦丁。
Cousin, you couldn't pick a better time. I've been taken with jitters, like a cat on a midday roof.
What are you waiting for with such anticipation?
I've summoned one of these crows! He has been examining me for nearly an hour. I just barely escaped a purge. But I was given the mandatory bleeding. So I hate that little knives.
And so then, our venerable doctor, what is the verdict? The blood is blood.
Constantine, is this your blood? Constantine, answer me. Constantine, stay with me, Constantine. There is a chance that he is in error. It might be something else.
I'm going to die. No, Constantine.
I will die, like your mother.
And the others on the continent. I'm dying. I don't want to die. I don't. Not so soon. It's so. Cousin, I don't.
Constantine, I'm here. Pull yourself together. Out. Everyone out. It's an order.
Thank you, cousin.
There now. Are you better?
I don't know. You won't leave me, will you?
I'm going to find a cure, I promise you.
Didn't you promise the same thing to your mother? You know I'll be dead before you find one.
Don't say that. I will succeed. I've already some promising trails to explore.
I don't know, cousin. The tidings are so awfully dire.
鸟嘴医生。
I doubt the reason for your visit was to console me in my tragedy. Tell me, what brings you here?
It can wait. There's nothing that can't be dealt with later.
But please, whatever it is, it will take my mind elsewhere.
I was able to get the whole story out of the Admiral in exchange for a service. As our investigation was leading us to imagine, the congregation did once attempt to colonize the island. The Norse discovered it some 2 centuries ago and brought our people here a few decades later. But the enterprise to colonize the island failed completely. There were a great many bloody battles. Few colonists survived. The princes preferred to hide and paid the Nords to keep the secret.
That they hid the fiasco from the world, I get. But that my father said nothing about it to me.
That's not the most shocking part of the story, believe me.
What do you mean?
The congregation continued to make expeditions to the island with the help of the Nords. According to the Admiral, my mother came from the island and was brought back. I was born on one of their ships.
What? But that means you are not your dear cousin?
No. All the lies we've been fed since our tender childhood. The fable told that I'm the spitting image of my dead father lost during an expedition. God, I don't know what to think, Constantine. Why did they do that to me?
I don't know. It's another one of their sly and dark orchestrations. Some vile intrigue. If it is of some comfort, no matter the true story, you will always be my dear cousin. You have always been the only one to care for me. You are my only friend. That's all that matters to me. Keep this discovery between us. No one needs to know. My aunt adopted you after all. Bring in the others. Let us speak of different concerns. That's enough bad news for one day.
亲王之谜。
Kurt, what is it? What's going on? Is there something wrong? Coin guards!
The time has come.
Coin guard!
But what is this?
Ready arms.
Kurt, what are you doing?
Aim!
Stop that, soldiers! Lower your weapons now!
Sorry, Greenblood.
Fight with honor.
On guard. I said draw! Wait!
Speak. Why did you betray us?
Our commander figured out that we could easily take control of this island. You rely so heavily on our protection. You are so dependent. So naive. All the governors will suffer the same attacks if they haven't already. Your problems are far from over, Greenblood. The commander is there on the docks with all his lieutenants. I failed, and they will certainly succeed. Here, or elsewhere on the island. Not every governor has a cousin that I trained personally for combat.
It's over. You are defeated. You have no honor.
I agree with you. But I did train you well. At least there's that.
The student surpasses the master and you cannot bear it.
You are wrong. I am proud of you. Truly.
Thank you. You saved us all.
The nerve of them.
What else was there to expect from employing coin-fed mercenaries? All that liberty, so close to power, it went to their heads. It would have happened sooner or later. They could have been preparing this sort of coup for years.
Without wanting to rush you, bantering about the dangers of according one's trust to a sellsword is appropriate, but...
You're right. It's time for action. We need to get you somewhere safe, Constantine.
Those are my advisors that you must protect.
Me? I want to join in. Look at your condition. It's out of the question. We are taking you somewhere safe. As you've left me no choice. There is a hiding place in the cellar. We will take care of your advisors after that. And we should make these conger eels pay for it.
And attempt to stop the coups in other cities.
Then we have no time to lose. Let us be gone.
These traitors will not be shaken by Kurt's death for very long. They are most likely gathering as we speak to prevent us from accessing the cellar.
Stay behind us, Constantine. You're in no condition to fight. We must hurry before the guard can act.
前团就是佣兵团啊。
He's protecting in this battle! May the shadow engulf our enemies! May the shadow engulf our enemies!
天团。
We've reached the cellar. It looks like a good place to hide. Constantine, promise me that you will stay here until we secure the city.
Do I even have a choice? Here I am, consigned to my quarters like some broken old maid.
Like someone ill, Constantine. Someone sick who is dear to me, and the city wouldn't survive your loss.
You have such a way with words. Very well. I promise to stay here, obediently awaiting your return.
Let's go then.
And cousin, watch out for yourself.
You were dear to me as well.
Let's see what you're capable Let's see what you're capable engulf our enemies. Careful, my child.
Lord de Cassillon.
Desade, you've come at a serendipitous moment. I thought my hour had come. What's happening?
A coup d'etat, Professor. The Coin Guard tried to assassinate my cousin and is plotting the same actions against the other governors.
So, they have finally done it. Such proximity to power is a terrible temptation. It was only a question of time before they succumbed.
We should have paid more attention to your lessons. We might have been able to avoid all of this. Follow me. I'm taking you somewhere safe.
I'm coming.
黯然销魂饭。前团的胸甲耐力，意志，耐力，意志。
You will be safe here.
Thank you, my friend. I will never forget what you've done for me.
没办法跑啊！楼。
Lord Minister! Ah, friendly faces finally. What a relief. I was in this room when I heard sounds of battle. Fearing for my life, I hid myself in here. But what is going on? What madness has befallen the palace?
It's a coup d'etat. The Coin Guard wants to take control of the island by assassinating all its governors.
The Guard is everywhere. They could succeed.
We will do everything in our power to thwart them. Come now. We'll take you somewhere safe.
I'll follow you.
那些仆人还在扫地耶，见鬼了！都已经叛变了，他们还不去逃难了，还在扫地耶，真是。
You are safe here.
You have my eternal gratitude, Excellency.
In that case, we should find her at once. Her abode is very close to the palace.
去记录一下吧，我没办法跑步，很麻烦。 可以跑步哦。哇，人家正在作乱，你还可以卖东西啊！对啊，这要冲进去哦。
Can I help you? Are you here to do business?
Are you Madame Clerk?
Bastian? I don't know where he is. I can't say that he often graces us with his presence. I am not his caretaker, you know.
You don't seem to hold him in high regard.
Listen, my relationship with my associate is no one else's concern. And if you didn't come to do business, well...
We must find him. This man you can see by my side is his brother.
Do not insult my intelligence. I know that the Darcys only have one son, alas.
You can see the Naught tattoos on his face, can't you? And a merchant like you must surely know about the Naught's recruiting process.
So it is true. The Darcys gave away one of their children. I find it hard to believe. He was supposed to go to Hickman to deal with one of our clients, but I didn't receive any news from him after his departure. And given his tendency to get himself into impossible situations, I didn't try to get any. His name is Ferrat. You'll find him in the Alchemist District. I'll write this down.
You think something may have happened to him there?
His mission wasn't very complicated. He had to pay for a valuable shipment and take charge of it. With Bastian, anything is possible.
Thank you, madam.
Hello.
Lady Morange, make ready to depart. We cannot remain here.
But what is going on?
The Coin Guard has decided to take control of the Isle. They plan to overthrow the governors. They were set on assassinating Constantine and his entire entourage.
The idiots!
You are in danger. Do you know a safe place where we could take you?
Don't worry about me. I have friends here. They will hide me. Go! And do be careful.
If I remember correctly, Torsten's quarters are in the right way.
It will probably be very well guarded. And if we make too much noise, he could run away.
You're not wrong. If we're to stop him, we'd better be discreet.
I'm almost positive that there's a passage leading to the barracks in the tavern. It could be a discreet way of getting inside.
We could also climb up the left wing scaffolding. We'd reach the upper floor directly.
城堡。前团楼上。
What's that savage doing here? What do you think you're doing? Lay down your arms and surrender.
That's not happening.
哦，前团很肥耶。前团很肥耶。前团很肥耶。本节2的单手剑。
No one. I hoped you would be here.
We should take a look at these papers. There's bound to be some useful information there.
Trade out a contingency plan. He must be boarding a ship to another city as we speak. According to these papers, Torsten was counting on some other officers to lead the attack. We must stop them too.
And we must hurry. If we take too much time, they'll probably run away and set their sights on another city. I dare not imagine what would happen if they took control of San Mateus.
Let's not waste any time. We will try to catch them at the port.
What are you doing here? Who let you in? I demand an explanation.
It seems that your men are a little distracted this evening, Lieutenant. It is understandable, with all that's been going on. You are under arrest, as well as your commander.
But what is this? Soldiers, ready weapons! Maybe anyone can protect me in this battle! May the shadow engulf our enemies!
城堡。
It's so sad, knowing that Kurt sacrificed his life for a commander he didn't even trust.
I should probably have taken more heed of him. He was my master and my friend. But I did not listen. What a waste.
I'm sorry, Your Excellency. I know you've paid your entry fee, but this is a special night. My orders are not to let anyone in.
What if I paid you a supplement for your good services?
Very well, you can come in. I hope I won't be in trouble.
I regret, my lord, we are closed this evening. Come back another day.
I'm not here to tempt my luck. Are you in charge?
That's right, what do you want from me?
From you? Nothing. We are here to arrest the commander's lieutenants.
Is that right? Now this ought to be good. And for what crime would that be?
You know very well. For high treason.
Oh, and you think that my men are just gonna let you, without so much as blinking an eye?
Whether they move or not, it matters little.
I must admit, you're not short of courage.
Weapons!
Some ruckus out here. Soldiers, ready weapons! We are under attack!
Stop! The person we were here for has been brought into submission.
What did you want with Lieutenant Olga?
To arrest her. She's made some unfortunate decisions. You are not obliged to do the same.
Very well. We are dropping our weapons, soldiers. That dog's hide doesn't deserve our sacrifice.
普洱绿豆。绿豆冰，红豆绿豆冰，最有兴趣玩游戏。白豆、绿豆、红豆冰， 最有兴趣玩游戏。名侦探普尔绿豆。
可以买东西哦。
你有没有念下一课国文？
有啊。
有没有复习英文？有啊。那我们来算一题数学吧。
一题哦。
就是没有，就是除法。算完了就让你看电视了。665除以665除以4，跟除以34。
啊，你说一题耶？
啊，两个是合并的啊。怀疑哦。
这要算2题哦。
这个是一组啊，这是题组啊，每次都是这样子，
哦，
不是吗？
写一组哦。
对啊。每次都这样子啊，你喊名哦。走错路。
Such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with? Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Wait! It's not over. We need to warn our allies.
I beg you, my child. We cannot let Sir Mateus fall into the hands of these traitors. What spiritual force will remain then to face the evil of this island and the deceit of the Alliance?
Of course. Without your village, the island will fall. Monor Senoig.
We cannot take the risk of losing a potential cure. We shall go to Hikmet.
Halt! No one may enter.
I regret that I must insist.
You asked for it.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle! May the shadow engulf our enemies!
看可蛇，看可蛇。乔蒙。
I am sorry, Your Excellency. The palace is closed until further notice.
If they think I'm gonna...
What's going on here?
I am the governor's chambermaid. Or was. They just told me that they are no longer in need of my services. And it's not just me. No, they sent everyone packing. I have no idea what is going on here. But I don't intend to stand by and let it happen.
I see. Listen. The guard put you out because they are preparing to assassinate the governor.
What? But how could you possibly think such a thing? These guards are rough and crude, but to think...
They are attempting a coup d'etat. We must find a way into the palace and stop them at all costs. So now, can you help us?
Well, there is a servant's entrance, but it's closed for the time being.
But you have a key, don't you?
Of course I do. But I can't give it to you. I don't even know who you are.
I'm the legate of the congregation of merchants on this island. Our city suffered the same type of attack. I came as fast as I could to lend whatever assistance I'm able to. We are in need of your help to save the life of Governor Burr and put an end to this attack.
I see. Here. Take my key and go save our governor. If he were lost, our city would never recover.
Thank you. Now, you need to go and find a place to hide.
We're inside. If I were in your position, I would have let the leader of the Lions die. They have hurt us so deeply.
Kill him!
可以啊。看又不会了吧？那就继续算了。你每次都忘记哪一个？这个先反转回去看看，我看。一不练习你就什么都忘记了。好，这一题一开始是比较这个，对不对？减下来多少？你先告诉我，减下来多少？
我这个还没写啊。
减下来变多少了？什么叫还没写啦？你现在要写到哪里了啦？好啊，那你赶快，这5为什么先掉下来？擦掉啦。为什么5先掉下来？为什么这有8？擦掉啦，一步一步来。好，赶快啊！这个66减3是多少
？26减34。66减32。
写啊。
写了啊。
那这个有没有比这个大？
没有。
所以直接掉下来，对不对？
对。
好，那下一个用多少？比较什么跟什么？
比较3跟32。
错啊，为什么是比较这个？
这是后面的数啊。
哦，那你用多少啊？可以啊，那你用多少？那你用多少啦
？9。
多少？太慢，太慢。太慢，太慢，太慢，太慢！有没有比这个大？
没有。
好，那现在算回去，回去看看，看你算对还算错。双位数乘法。太慢，太慢，太慢了！呼！太慢，太慢，弟们太慢哦！加起来，加起来，加起来，加起来，更，加起来，再加什么？
再加19。
多少？加起来，加起来，马上就知道你算对还是算错了。9，对还是错？
对。
好，再算一题吧。就跟你讲这么简单，哪有那个333除以2跟22？
Your men have died in vain. You have no other solutions. Governor, give yourself up.
Governor, given the amount of respect I've been accorded, I doubt that I still merit the title in your eyes.
Kill him!
22。
You made it in time to save me. But I am afraid that the palace is still infested with traitors. For as long as they are there, our position remains uncertain. Please, make sure they can do no harm. And if you are able, secure our laboratory. Our research is valuable and at a critical stage. They will only think to destroy it without realizing how important the research is.
I will do my best. Stay behind closed doors until the palace has been made safe.
杭特马克。楼下，楼下，楼下，楼下，简单吧？推回去。
好，那我想哪走上去？
嗯，推回去，推对了就让给你吧。楼下。很肥，很肥。
The last. The palace is liberated.
怎么这么慢？不对啊！
services. I did not think there would be so many guards. We'd better go around them.
Oh.真的啊？好。
但我乘法有断错，然后我自己擦掉。
好。
我要看昨天还没看完的那个模型。
模型好，等等，我先把这解掉。
好。
哎呀，这个是什么？研究成果在楼上，我要挽救这个。有没有？
Too late. These brutes have destroyed everything.
All the better. Maybe now they will leave our island.
哇，失败！
You may recover possession of your palace, Governor. The coin guard is vanquished.
I thank you infinitely, Excellency. You have paid us an immense service. I just learned that the traitors in the city have also been killed, vanquished by their own brothers in arms, the ones who refused to be a part of this abject infamy and remained loyal. And I was also told that the coin guard took San Mateus. The Mother Cardinal managed to escape. I shall not cry over the plight of Teleme, but I regret that treacherous commander partially succeeded in his coup. In the end, thanks to you, we are safe and of sound body. I shall not forget the services you have rendered, Excellency. Would you please convey to your cousin the sincerest thanks of his most devout ally?
I shall not forget, Excellency. Goodbye.
Goodbye. 拯救希特马克，但是保不住那个。好，我们来保存吧，记录档啊。咯吱咯吱咯吱咯吱咯吱咯吱咯吱咯吱咯吱咯吱咯吱咯吱。好了，好，我们先来暂停吧。暂停播送。